YouTube. Y'all would not like this video, but it needs to be said. If you want to let me know what you think about the title or let me know what you think about this video, try to watch it to the end because I have a lot of good points to make. And also don't forget to drop a comment and let me know what you think below if I missed anything. Follow me on the gram at LuckyleftZ. And let's get into the actual video. This is a precursor for the actual video. So let's get into the actual video. All right. This video is actually inspiration from a comment that I received on my YouTube channel, one of my older videos, and that video was the 3 reasons why CNAs are leaving the industry. Very good video. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. Also follow me on the gram at LuckyleftZ. It's the same thing as this channel title, and you'll be able to see any pictures that I post and also recent things that I've done in the weeks past and weeks to come. So go ahead, follow. Wink wink, go follow. But I'm gonna go ahead straight off this comment. You can also put it you can also see that I'm gonna put it right here in the screen. I'm gonna block out this person's name, but the comment says, I just found out how much CNAs make when everything is so pricey. They start at 17 or 18 and that's ridiculous. To think CNAs do all the dirty work, that's so unfair. Now, I appreciate the comment. I appreciate all comments. And sometimes I do videos like this for you guys that do comment on the channel. So, feel free to comment. It might become a video like this one. Everything is pricey. That is true. 17 or 18, I'm not sure where you live, but that's pretty high. I don't even make that much in the state of North Carolina as a CNA. Granted, I am PRN and I make, a lot of bonus days and a lot of overtime pay and stuff like that, which kind of averages out to sometimes even better than I would say like a 9-to-5 job, simply because the bonuses are, anywhere from $225 to $300 per shift. And if I pick up 2 extra shifts, that's automatically $600 extra before tax on a check. And then if I work 2 extra shifts per 2 weeks, that's like $1,200 per tax before tax. So it can easily average out. And if you work anywhere from 3 to 4 days per week, the sky's the limit. But 17 to 18 is high. Don't know where you live. You probably live in like a higher income area, LA, Vegas, New York City, Boston area. Places like Northeast or even West pay around that for CNA. So if you're in that area, definitely check that out. But I'm talking more so about it's not fair aspect of it. Nobody said that being a CNA is fair. I think for me specifically, I've been telling y'all for a while, have a exit plan. This is not a forever job. A lot of times I see techs, that's why most techs go into nursing school. It's because you're doing parts of jobs that nurses don't do. And in some cases, it is the dirty work, because if you are giving baths, if you are cleaning patients, again, depending on what floor you work on, because the last floor I worked on was a neuro floor, I was doing a lot more peri-care and intensive patient care, a lot more than I'm doing on my floor now. I was doing that a lot more. I was giving a lot more baths. I was changing a lot more, beds and stuff like that. I don't do that as much on this floor that I'm on now, because patients can ambulate themselves. They're pretty much with it. They're oriented. They are continent as well. So that's not my day-to-day. But if that is your day-to-day, that must suck to be you. But it's a job that needs to get done. Hospitals are not going to pay more. I hate to burst y'all bubble. We are not nurses yet. So I always say, have an exit plan before you have a entrance plan, because you can work other jobs and probably make more. But it's the experience that you gain as a nursing assistant. It's the opportunity to work a non-traditional schedule. Again, I was working 3 days a week, and that was my full time. Anything over that was bonus. In California, if you work 8-hour shifts, I'm not sure if this is for CNAs, but I know this is for nurses. If you work 12-hour shifts and you've worked the first 8 hours, anything after 8 hours will be considered overtime. There are benefits. This is a job where you will never run out of work. Hospitals need help for techs, sitters, nurses every day, which is why I tell y'all, it is not fair. It ain't easy being a CNA. It's not easy being greasy. You know what I mean? It's not easy. This job is not easy, and it's not fair either. We get paid a lot less than nurses get paid. Granted, we probably are doing a lot of the grunt work. Not to say nurses don't do grunt work, but there's like a trope or like a characteristic or a saying that, like, you know, when you say you're a CNA, they be like, oh, you must, you know, wipe a lot of behind. You know what I mean? You must clean a lot of patients. You must, you know, be like a busboy when the nurses are like servers, making all the real bread. But honestly, it's the name of the game. I've accepted it. I've accepted it a year ago when I entered, and I knew that it was gonna suck pay wise, and I knew it was gonna suck doing all the dirty work. But you know, you'll be a nurse one day, and not to say you won't have to do dirty work, but at least you'll get paid for the dirty work that you do. There's nurses around saying the same thing. We don't get paid enough. I look at it as this. That's why I say y'all not gonna like this video at all. As a nurse, you make more than the average person in your area. So you think of your average annual income, right? Nurses are on the higher side of that. Say for the state of North Carolina, I'm not sure what the average is, but realistically, if the average for North Carolina is probably $38,000 to $40,000 annual income for a person, right? Nurses could easily make 50 to 60K, 70K, even with bonuses as well. But you have to work extra, which sucks. Again, the comment, I'm going to read it again. The comment says, I just found out how much CNAs make when everything is so pricey, starting at $17 to $18. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I think nurses should easily, nursing assistants, CNAs should easily be getting paid 20, you know, I say $40,000 to $50,000 per year, period. Healthcare makes so much. The industry itself makes so much money, but we're not going to get paid that much, guys. We're really not. We had to get a certification. In a sense, we are skilled workers, but it's not going to work out in that way. And I hate to burst y'all bubble in saying that, but I tell you this all the time. We are not nurses. If you watch multiple videos of mine, it's a common thing that comes out of my mouth. We are not nurses. You know, we won't get paid that much. It sucks. It sucks to say it. Y'all will not like what's coming out of my mouth. And I don't think it's any amount of strikes. I don't think it's any amount of a shortage. I don't think it's any amount of anything that's going to get this healthcare industry to pay people what they are worth. Nurses don't get paid enough. Even though it's the higher, you know, part of the annual income, nurses don't get paid enough, and CNAs definitely don't get paid enough, especially for the treatment, especially for the scope of practice that, you know, we have, which is vitals, patient care, and being a kind of like a backup to the nurse. You learn a lot in this position. But I tell y'all all the time, this is not an end goal. If you are young, this should not be your end goal at all, right? If you work it the right way, you can make a decent amount of money. I'm not sure about your lifestyle, but you will have to work extra. If you have kids, I don't know. That's a whole nother talk for a whole nother video. But if you have kids, I don't know. But if you're young and you're a CNA and you've done your certification and you're in the stable registry, run it up. Make as much money as you can, get as much experience as you can, and have an out plan before you have an in plan. If you don't get anything else from this channel, I want y'all to always know that. When I make these videos about being a CNA, when I make these videos about being a nursing student, the end goal is to always become a nurse and maybe even go higher than that. The end goal is not to stay as a CNA, point blank. I said in a video a long time ago, this is not a end goal. This is not, you can't do this forever. You really cannot. So I advise every nurse, if you're young and you're capable and you have the ability, if you have the means and the time to do a nursing program, whether that be LPN, RN, BSN, do it. y'all wasn't gonna like this video. I knew when I read the comment and I decided to do a video on this comment, y'all would not like it, but it had to be said. Hate to burst y'all bubble, but I hope it helps, and I hope it motivates some of you guys to, you know, do something other than just being a CNA. Level up, or try to, or, you know, try to. That's all I got for you on this video. I hope it helps, you know. I hope it helps. It's raining outside, and I just got off a 12-hour shift, so, and class, so, you know, I'm about to go take a nap because I'm about to do this all over again tomorrow. But it's okay. It's okay, because this isn't forever. And I tell y'all all the time, don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. All right. See y'all in the next video. Appreciate you for watching it. If you have made it this far, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you think in the description below, because I really want to know. All right. All right. Peace.